It's almost New Year's resolution time. It is already New Year's Eve. If you're watching this the day it drops, I figured I'd just put this out the day before to hopefully help you get a head start, at least a little bit of a head start. A lot of people do this every year, where they make these resolutions that they're going to do something to improve fill in the blank. This could be used as a video template for anything, but I'm going to specifically talk about in reference to how to keep to your New Year's resolutions in fitness, in health and fitness. So let's just jump right into it. A lot of people fail at these because they don't ever make a plan. They don't ever, a lot of people just try to commit to too much. So we're going to talk about some of the mistakes, how to actually stick to it and be successful. So like I just said, one of the mistakes is committing to too much. You make tons of resolutions. Potentially to you, too much could be 2, too much could be 3, too much could be 10, whatever it is. You commit to too many resolutions, things you want to change. Another one is trying to do a resolution without a plan. So you go, all right, I'm going to lose 30 pounds this year. Cool. When you starting? What are you going to do about it? How are you going to do it? Instead, you just say this thing, or I'm going to bench 300 this year, or I'm going to lower my cholesterol this year, or I'm going to fill in the blank type of thing. So not setting a plan, not coming up with a plan, and really and truthfully committing to something that you really don't want. You're just doing it because someone else said so, whatever. It needs to be something that you truly want to make a difference to. You have buy-in, whatever that may be. All right. It is difficult for individuals to stick with these resolutions because change is hard. It doesn't matter if it's a good change or a bad change. Change is hard in general. It's making you get out of your comfort zone. A change you choose or a change that is pushed on you or happens to happen because of a life change is going to be challenging in and of itself. I speak from being a human, knowing how it is. I already have a propensity to not liking change. Being autistic, or having autism, and being obsessive compulsive, I have a higher propensity to not want to change things. Sticking into comfort zone is comfortable. It's comfortable for a lot of us to stick in that. So making an effort to a change, even if you truly want it, is going to be tough anyway. You can want to be a better husband. You can want to be healthier. You can want to be in a better job. You can want a lot of things and be darned and determined to want that thing. But if you don't have a plan and you are trying to do too many changes at one time, or you simply just don't know how to do it yourself, you need the help. You're unwilling to ask for the help, or you don't know who to ask. So we're going to dive into how to be successful with your resolutions. With making that change, I suggest for most people stick to 1 to 2 things. I mean, you got a whole year, yes, that's true, but at least stick to 1 to 2 things until you get that, you successfully make it to that, and then you can add another one. Because there's a reality that there is small little goals that you can set to get to this large goal. So planning is going to be strategically beneficial once you have decided what your resolution is. So choose one or two things. Don't go crazy and say you want to do all these things. And creating a smart goal, so to speak, a resolution or a smart resolution, so to speak. So be specific. Be very specific. That's the beginning, right? So if it's, let's say, a weight goal, you specify the amount you want to lose and you specify the time frame. It needs to be manageable, attainable, realistic, for sure, because again, like I'm spelling out the smart, right? Timely. So with that, all of those factors matter. So specific, measurable, I mean, not manageable, I don't know why I said that. So specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. So let's factor those in. So let's take the thought of losing weight. So someone can say, all right, my goal, you said be specific, I want to lose 30 pounds. You said be like all those things. All right, 30 pounds in 30 days. Not realistic. Especially if you haven't ever like successfully if you want to keep it off. Now you can lose weight. Don't get me wrong, there are people who will lose 30 pounds in 30 days. But keeping it off is a whole nother ball game. So you want to be able to think about every aspect of this. So creating this plan of action. So you set your goal. So let's just take that idea of 30 pounds. I want to lose 30 pounds this year. Right? Well, let's give a time frame. Let's say maybe you want to do it in a year, maybe you want to do it in 6 months. Maybe in June there's a wedding that you're attending or something like that. You have a time frame to reach for. Right? You have an amount you want to do it in, the amount that you're trying to lose. Something that you want to consider in this would be to think of the strategies to take, right? Well, I'll throw out a few. I'm going to join the gym. All right, cool. That's step 1. Join the gym. I'm going to attend that gym. That could be step 2. I'm going to hire a trainer. Maybe that's another one. You're going to commit to building strength, building muscle. Maybe you've been watching these videos and you go, okay, metabolically, I need to improve my muscle mass. So I need to strength train. I need to get a gym membership or hire a trainer to come to me at my home. Track your nutrition, like thinking of things that, okay, like what can I do to put into practical application to get this ball rolling? And you really want to think of step by step, taking the steps. You can create a plan all the way out for a year and then backtrack, or whatever your time frame is. Let's say you want to do it in a year, just for the sake of me saying it over and over again. You want to backtrack what you're going to do monthly, what you're going to do weekly, what you're going to do daily, so that you have a plan of action. And now it's time to commit to it and execute it. Let's say you know yourself and you're like, if I commit to doing it in a year, I know I'm going to procrastinate at least 4 months. So let's commit to doing this in 6 months. Now you have a little bit more urgency to commit to doing so. So creating some urgency for yourself. Alrighty. That is some simple ways to apply to really any of your resolutions. And giving yourself small wins is going to help you continue with that success. So that's why I say break it all the way down to like, okay, a weekly goal. This is what I want to fill in the blank this week. That's what I want to attain this week. Maybe let's take that weight loss goal and simplify. All right. We have first week, I'm going to find a gym nearby. Or I'm going to clear my garage. And the second week, I'm going to buy equipment for home or whatever. Or, like I said, go to a gym, find a trainer to assist me. Knowing you need help is going to be something that you want to consider. If you, let's use one of the biggest resolution things, like I said, is the weight loss, fat loss, that people have every year. People lose weight every year. Don't keep it off. Maybe that's what you're realizing. Man, I went to this last year, and I actually committed to it, and I actually lost some weight, but I kept gaining it back and then some. Doing it wrong or something, or maybe you're just struggling and you've tried everything. You're like, this isn't working. But don't give up. Potentially you just need help, specific help. So finding a trainer, finding a nutritionist, a dietitian, getting help with what you're trying to do is going to greatly benefit you. For weight loss, it potentially could be like getting a team of help, getting a doctor to give you a GLP-1, maybe. Before you continue this episode, let's talk about an amazing opportunity for you. It's our 12-week Fitness Rehab Accelerator. This is going to give you, for 3 months, an awesome opportunity to work with a trainer and a coach who's going to help you with your nutrition and your fitness goals. Help you create amazing, healthy, good habits to help improve your sleep, your diet, your exercise, and even help you start managing your stress even better. Why not take this opportunity and run with it? Don't miss out. Click the link in the description and get your journey started. Maybe working with a psychologist to help you with curbing your habits, maybe working with a coach, a trainer, etc. Again, having a team of help and a support team at home. Hopefully, again, your significant others, hopefully going to support you, or a family member, or a friend. Or again, like I said, if you don't have anyone, you got that, that's even more encouraging to go get a trainer, a nutritionist, someone who can be your cheerleader and your guide and your coach all in one. All right. I hope this is helpful. If you're like, I am truly struggling, you nailed it on the head. I need assistance with making a plan, with committing to this, with getting these healthy, good habits and grounding them and actually making it work for myself. You need a coach? By all means. Click the link in the description. If you're like, I don't understand maybe the information you're saying, I don't like it, just click on it. You'll read the description. It's a link for the product. You'll find out. We do an awesome, amazing program, as you probably saw in the quick advertisement. If you want to just find me on Instagram, one of my trainers I've marketed about, you can always also message them, and we can get you set up with help. All right. Till next time. Happy New Year.